Hey everyone, it's Erica Studdard, and this is the my Bill of Rights assignment. So here online, I found a brief version of the Bill of Rights, kind of shortened like the more important bits out of them. So off of that, I kind of am gonna give how I think that it's easy to remember. So I'm pretty sure that everyone knows that the first one is freedom of religion, speech, press, assembly, and petition. So here are some easy ways that I remember the rest. So the second one discusses the right to bear arms. How many arms do we have? Two. So if you remember two arms, that we have two arms, then you'll remember that two is discussing the right to bear arms. The third one talks about no quartering of soldiers. What do soldiers usually have in their arms? Guns. So you can remember that this is the third one by knowing that the third one can get into more detail about who bears the arms, which is the Second Amendment. So the Fourth Amendment is the freedom from unreasonable searches and seizures. To remember this, just think more than four searches of one thing could be unreasonable. So the Fifth Amendment is the right to due process of law, freedom from self-incrimination, double jeopardy. This one is harder for me to think of something solely for it, so I piggyback it off of the sixth one. The sixth one is the rights of accused persons and the right to a speedy and public trial. If the trial takes more than 6 decades, it wouldn't be very speedy. Since that helps me remember that portion of it, then the fact that accused persons have rights tags on to it. And a right that accused people have is the right to due process of law. So I know to fill that one in for the fifth. The sixth one mentions a speedy trial first. So what are usually in trials? Juries. So I know that the right of trial by jury in civil cases comes after the sixth, since it mentions trials first. So the eighth one has always been something easy for me to remember. Just think of 8 trillion. That's a pretty big number. And in terms of a bail, it would be extremely excessive. So for the ninth one, the other rights of the people, I remember because the 10th one is powers reserved to the states. States are much bigger than just a person. So since 10 is bigger than 9, I know that 10 references the states, whereas 9 references the other rights of the people.